Some crazy stuff happened this week.
Dude, some shit went down. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Friends First. This voice right here is Nikki Tomlin.
Hi, over here, this is Mariah.
And we're your friendly besties here to give you the update for the week, tell you about life, give you friendship advice, mental health.
Yeah.
We're not trained professionals in any of these things, but we all have discovered, at least the two of us have discovered, talking to our friends heals a lot of parts of ourselves. So we figured, why not talk to you guys about everything too?
You know, arguably the only thing better than a professional is someone with learned experience. And that do be us.
That's a damn good quote. Where'd you get that from?
My head.
Oh, who is she? Out here dropping bombs too. Oh, wow, I'm going to keep running into this table, guys. Sorry. We are filming. I need to take a drink of water. I don't know who I was thinking I needed to start this before taking a drink of water.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. Or is it actually Mountain Dew in there?
No.
What do you got?
So I know that you are not on water TikTok.
No.
But there's this whole side of TikTok right now that's like, it's like trending to add flavorings and stuff to your water.
Okay.
It has me cackling in full tears because I have been doing that for years. I am not a trendy bitch. I don't really care about what's right now. I'm trendy as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got 10 years on this trend.
You're experienced. You're the pro. You're the pro that TikTok needs.
Thank you. Lived experience. Right now I'm drinking the all pink Starburst flavoring water. Thank you for asking.
No.
It's tasty.
I just don't like flavored water.
I know.
I just am not into that jam. Okay, let's start off this episode with some fun facts. We're going to try and do a new thing on every episode where we give you guys some fun facts. And so today we have decided to give you guys some fun facts about Arizona. And we're not going to tell you why until after we're done giving you fun facts about Arizona.
I don't hate Arizona, but this is making me hate Arizona.
The fun facts?
No, but fun facts started because I'm always down for a good fun fact.
Yeah.
Like when I'm driving, I'm like, Nikki, can you look up a fact about whatever we drive by?
Every time we've ever like traveled somewhere, Mariah's like, can you look this up? I want to know some fun facts about, I don't know, wherever we are.
Or, you know, like in national parks specifically, but other places have it too. There's always like a sign with like info on it. I will always read those. I love them.
Yeah, she loves that shit. Even when we were in Tampa at one point, she was like, I think it was you, maybe it was me. One of us was like, we got to Google the population of Tampa. And like we Googled it and it turns out that the population of Tampa is like a third higher than like the amount of people Taylor Swift brought to the area for her concert.
Okay, here's some Arizona fun facts. Starting strong. There are 22 Native American tribes in the state.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that.
Super cool.
From what I learned on my like Mesa Tourism Board trip.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that.
Okay, and I really like this one.
Okay.
The Sonoran Desert is the hottest in the USA.
Oh, really?
Which I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought it was... Well, I get my deserts mixed up, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I would have definitely thought like...
The one leading out to Joshua Tree?
Yeah, that. But like Death Valley, is that the Sonoran Desert? No.
I have no clue.
I guess I don't have a concept of my deserts, but I am happy to know which is the hottest desert. I will not forget that again.
Okay. Cool. Now I'm going to read some.
Do some scrollsy.
Let's find some fun facts.
Here's a fun fact about Arizona. Taylor Swift is right now headlining her big stadium tour, the Eras Tour. And the first show was in Glendale, Arizona. And during the Reputation Tour, I also that is the show I went to, was the Glendale one. And it was also the first show of that tour. But anyways, the tour's name is the Eras Tour. And she called it Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm always down for a Taylor Swift fun fact.
This might be like a common one, and this one is one that I always knew, but Arizona doesn't follow daylight savings. Did you know that?
I think I knew that, but it slipped my mind. Love that for them. Love it. I saw this TikTok a while back about like it was an indigenous person that said only the white man would think that you could take a blanket, cut a couple inches off the top and sew it to the bottom and somehow have a blanket that fits you better. Like, the day is the day. Just wake up earlier or sleep. Yeah.
Like, all the farmer shit, I'm just like, nah. Like, I get it, but I don't. Guess how many national parks and national monuments Arizona has?
Oh, I'm gonna love this fact. I'm gonna guess it's high. I'm gonna say national parks. I'm gonna say they've
National parks and national monuments.
Okay, and national monuments. I'm gonna say they're at least 10.
22.
12. No.
Yeah.
How many of that is national parks?
22. I don't know. Let me Google it.
The Grand Canyon is so weird because it's not like sectioned off or like as formal as every other national park I've been to. Even like small national parks in South Dakota, there's like canopies along the road
Okay.
where Native Americans are selling locally made,
Like what? I don't know what you're trying to say.
not merch,
Like memorabilia or like
trinkets,
yeah.
souvenirs, like
Okay.
Christmas ornaments and jewelry, and so it's just very like,
According to what I just Googled, there's only one national park and it's Grand Canyon. The rest of them are national monuments.
okay, I was gonna
But I
say,
feel like that might not be correct.
I feel like it could be because how close it is to Utah, and Utah's got a lot, but only
Yeah, the
one.
Big Five in Utah.
That would mean South
Yeah.
Dakota. I would never believe that if you told me South Dakota has more.
National parks. Yeah. But they that means 21 of those 22 are monuments. And they're like big monument. Like they're, they take up.
Legit things.
Yeah.
I heard someone on the internet call it a natty park, and I want to say natty park. I think that's funny.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Here's my final fun fact, which will lead into why we are talking about Arizona.
Okay.
Arizona, Phoenix specifically, is the hottest city in the U.S.
Ew.
Which
No.
I did not know.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. But I've only been to that area once, and it was at the beginning of May. Actually, my Taylor Swift concert was May 5th, so, it was very much the first week of May. It was so miserably hot that early on. I was like, how in the hell could you be there late summer?
Well, I'm about to find out.
Oh.
Here's the bomb drop, you guys. I am officially leaving South Dakota. I am moving to Phoenix, Arizona.
You made such intense eye contact while you said that, and I feel like I'm getting hot eyes.
Oh, no.
Like, I'm so happy for you, but I
Yeah.
am really sad.
Yeah, it is like a bittersweet thing. I mean, like, mostly I'm like excited, but
Yeah.
I am like sad to be leaving you and my family and kind of this like little bubble I've been living in, but I've been so ready to pop that bubble for like a very long time.
Yeah. I
So,
hear that.
by the time you guys hear this episode, I should let me think about math. Where are we at? When you guys hear this, I will be on my second full day
Arizonian.
in Arizona. I don't even know how to like talk about it. Like, cause I've been trying to keep it a secret and not because I'm being mean or I'm like scared it's not going to happen or anything like that. Just cause there's so much going into it and I don't want to answer the questions now.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have it done before the internet knows about it.
Yeah.
But I am making a whole YouTube video. I've been documenting the whole process because I am literally getting rid of like everything I own.
Yeah.
We're currently sitting next to a pile of my shit.
Yeah. So, right now I've been reselling full time online. So like thrifting, whatever, sourcing, and then like reselling. So being around piles of clothing doesn't weird me out because I'm like, oh, this is my life.
Yeah.
But it really hit me today, like, oh, like your piles are because you're leaving me.
Yeah.
I was also sitting here thinking that the people that I love the most are like within like a mile bubble of me right now.
Yeah.
And that's not going to be true.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's going to be so different. It's like, it's that battle of like, I mean, like you're a chosen family. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then you have your family. And I've been having like a lot of thoughts about like chosen family versus family.
Mm-hmm.
And not that any outweigh the other. To me, they're equivalent. Like my friends are just as important to me as my family. Like that's just how it is. There's different scenarios in which one outweighs the other.
Yeah.
But it's my love isn't different. So it's like hard because basically I'm going to live with one of my really good friends.
Yes.
She was nice enough to offer a room up in her house for me, and that's where I'm going. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be like literally living with her, but to just be closer to her because she also does the same thing that I do.
Yep.
So this like travel adventure, like content creation type stuff is going to be a little bit easier for me to grasp and not feel like I'm so far away from. But then it's also like so hard because like we talk all the time and then it's just be like, okay, you can come over and do this, you can come over and do that, or like let's go do that, you know, like it's going to be weird to have that flopped where I have to be like, oh fuck, I don't get to see you, and like I have no idea what the fuck you're doing with your day. And
it'll be weird not seeing you, but I'm pretty confident that we'll talk a lot and stuff. I saw this funny TikTok that was like, why do people FaceTime people when they're like in the store grocery shopping and they're like neither person's looking at the screen and they're just both carrying on? And I'm like, well, that'll probably be Nikki and I will be like just on FaceTime when we're not having to do something on our phones or whatever.
I do that all the time. Like I do it with my mom. Like my mom and I actually, like before I moved home, it was a lot of like FaceTime and I just do shit and like she does shit, whatever. But like this, like since I've been home, it's like usually just phone calls with my mom. Like it's weird if we FaceTime, and it's been like a year of that. So now I'm like, okay, we're gonna be going back to FaceTime, which is like a little bizarre.
Yeah.
But,
what are you most looking forward to?
The sunshine. Warm sunshine.
Yeah.
And like we just said, it's gonna be hot as fuck. But I'm just excited that I can step outside and not have to worry about putting 18 layers of clothes on before I go outside. I'm just excited to be somewhere new. I actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take that back. I think I'm going to take the sunshine statement back. And I don't know if I was talking to you about this last week. I was talking to somebody about it. I'm excited to have new corners.
Yes.
Were we talking about that?
We were talking about that because I said that I just crave newness.
Yeah.
All the time. I want, even if it's just like walk around a new park or eat somewhere new.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or even just grocery shop in a store that I don't know the layout.
Yeah. 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 Okay,
as dumb as that sounds?
No. Somebody asked me about that at one point. They were like, how do you get excited to move? Like, how's that not overwhelming? And I'm like, I get so excited to like find the new quote, new routine of like, which grocery store is the grocery store that's mine? Where are all the things in that grocery store? How do I shop efficiently in that grocery store? Like what's my favorite gas station? Like, I'm so excited for all of those things. I get excited about those things even when I am traveling, like when I take a weekend trip or a week trip or whatever. Like I get really excited to find that routine even in that like short period of time. That's part of like what I love about traveling so much. But I think I'm just really excited. It's been a long time since I've moved somewhere new. I've moved a lot, but a lot of the moving I've done, I've moved to places I've lived before or that I'm very, very familiar with. Like I was pretty familiar with New York by the time I moved to New York. Like there was still so much for me to see and like so much that I didn't do, but I was pretty familiar with it. And like even when I went back and visited, it was like, oh, I had a memory here and a memory there, and you know, where like, and then I moved back to Colorado and it's the same thing. I lived in the same neighborhood, same shit, same corners, new memories, same memories, whatever. And then, you know, you spend the first 19 years of your life in a small town like Rapid City. Every corner is littered with a memory, good, bad, ugly, in between, beyond. And like,
yeah. Like I was saying, if I needed to go somewhere in town, or if you told me what you needed to buy, I know what every single store carries in this town, the layout of it. I know what roads you have to take to get there. And it's just so monotonous. And there is this like lure of low, what is it called? Like low demand lifestyle.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where you just don't have to use brain energy on things.
Yeah.
And so there is kind of a niceness to that, but I want to use brain energy on those things.
I just like want to like I'm just so excited. So like all of that being said is like, I'm just so excited to have new memories. Like every corner of this town that I live in has a memory of something, of somebody I was in love with, some drama, something with my ex, like something, you know, like there's just something everywhere. And it's not that it's bad, but it's just, it doesn't make me feel like I'm growing as a person. And some people find growth in that. I'm like not saying it's bad, but for me, I have a really hard time finding growth when I'm looking at the same thing every day. Like a really hard time with it.
So I'm going to try not to talk about Taylor Swift so much, but I was watching Miss Americana last night.
Oh, yay.
And she said that for celebrities, the age that they become famous, they kind of mentally get stuck at that age.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was thinking about that as far as being in our hometown. And I feel like I am like a whole different person when I'm not here versus when I'm here, I feel like I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I am almost 31. I do not need to feel 15.
Yeah. I don't know if I was like, I don't know who I was saying that to. Maybe it was you, maybe it was on this podcast, but I was like, I feel like I'm living right now. Like, my mom could knock on my door at 7 a.m. tomorrow and tell me, okay, you're going to be late for school. And I would fucking get ready, pack my fucking practice bag, and drive my ass out to Box Elder.
Yep.
Like, and I would walk into the school like, yep, I belong here. Like, that's how it feels. I'm 29 years old.
Yeah.
Like, I have not
29 and a half.
Yeah. I have not been in high school in 11 and a half years.
Yeah.
Whatever. Math.
In some time.
Yeah.
In a solid decade.
Yeah. In like a decade. And it's silly. Like, I shouldn't feel like that. At least, again, it's no fucking shitting on anybody.
No.
But
that's
like,
just like, you and I are similar in that way. And I see people that thrive. We've also talked about that a lot too. There's people that thrive. They want to.
They want that routine. They want that routine.
Yeah.
They want, you know.
Roots.
Yeah. And it's like, I have a huge issue with society and, pressuring people to be at a certain expectation.
The 1950s shit.
Yeah. Yeah. The 1950s shit. Miss Taylor Allison Swift. If it's for you, it's for you.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you're into it, you're into it. That's cool. That's fine. I'm not going to dog you on that.
In the same way, I get super defensive when people, like, it doesn't happen often. I guess I don't meet new people often enough, but people have said things to you about, like, you travel too much. You're not investing in your future enough. You're not whatever.
Yeah.
It pisses me straight off.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no.
Yeah. So
But like, how can having, multiple, okay, hold on. In my head, it's outlandish to have multiple kids right by the age we are, which we very well could be. Like, it is very okay to start being a parent. But like, for me, I could not imagine myself having like 5 kids right now.
Yeah, it's outlandish for me. It's outlandish for
Honestly,
me.
one is like, I don't know how I would function.
Yeah.
But saying, hey, next month I'm moving to another country, that's like, okay. Like, I could conceptualize that.
I think like the hard part of that conversation too to have with people is like, they turn that into like, you and I, 29 and 30. And we're like, yeah, like, I'm 95% I don't want kids, right? Mm-hmm. And then they'll be like, people's first response to that is always like, oh, you'll meet somebody, you'll change your mind.
Mm-hmm.
One day you'll change your mind, you'll want kids. Well, that's what that 5% is for. But like, don't tell me that. And then don't couple that with you'll settle down.
Or your worth.
I don't ever want to correlate my life with the word settle. Mm-mm. Period. Like, don't tell me I'm going to settle. Don't tell me what my life is going to be. You know what I mean? And part of that is breaking the routine and having new things to see every day and new people. And like, I'm excited to not walk into Walmart and see carbon copies of my brother everywhere. Like, I'm really excited. Not that those people aren't individuals. It's just everybody here dresses the exact same way. We've only got like 5 stores to shop from. So like, in all honesty, I can't blame anybody, right? And everybody follows their own trends depending on where they live. I'm sure it's the same. Yeah.
I think it's just part of like being in a smaller area. Last week we were in the Tampa airport and the Denver airport. I don't remember which one we were in, but I said, I'm obsessed with just sitting here and looking at the different types of people, the different clothes they wear, the different way that they carry themselves, their different fashion, their different their different dialects, everything.
That's part of what I love about the airport.
Because everyone's kind of the same here.
Yeah. It's just, it's hard. It's really hard. And it's hard for somebody who's had a taste of the outside world. And like, I'm never going to like shame somebody. If somebody is too scared to leave their hometown because like they have genuine fears and they're terrified and they just don't really have a desire, I'm not going to knock them for it.
Yeah. There's people that like would be able to see the Grand Canyon and think, this is all right.
Yeah. I mean, I know people who've been like, I just don't understand hiking. Like, why would you want to just like go climb up a mountain to see another mountain? And I'm like, you just, in my brain, you don't understand Earth. Okay. Like, Earth is beautiful and you are appreciating it a different way than I do. That's okay. Like, just don't litter, please, for the love of God. All right. To bring it back to the move, now that we've kind of gone on our little tangent here, I sadly will not be bringing my cats.
Yeah.
And like, my stomach just dropped saying that out loud.
That hurts.
It hurts so bad. And there's a lot of reasons why, but mostly because I don't have a space of my own yet, and I don't want to move them again until I have a space that's ours. That like, I don't have to worry about other animals being around, other people influencing, or like letting them out of the house, like anything like that. I really want to have my own space, and especially because Ceres gets so motion sick. I can't even put Ceres like in his carrier and carry him from the house to the garage without him drooling on himself. You guys, he gets so motion sick. Like, I can't
Poor dude.
do that to him. So my goal in all of this, yes, I'm moving in with a friend. The other thing is my friend that I'm moving in with, Chas, she has 4 cats, a dog, and a tortoise. So there's already a whole slew of people and animals there. Like,
I'm obsessed with the tortoise saga.
Yes, I love Fig. If you guys don't follow Chas's pet account, you should. It's through.the.leaves with 2 L's. And it is like so freaking cute. Like,
What are the chances that she's going to be a guest star in an upcoming episode?
probably pretty high. I probably could get her to do it. Yeah.
Cool. So do your research ahead of time if you want to be ready.
Yeah, because I'm so excited. I'm like literally so excited to like hang out with her pets. I'm really sad to be leaving Ceres and Thea behind. Like, I was like sobbing the other night in my room about it. I was like, oh, my babies. My mom and Ceres are 2 peas in a freaking pod. And when Russ is home, Thea like will get all the pets from him. I'm just worried about her getting brushed because she won't let anybody
You're
brush her.
like starting to cry.
I'm so sad. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not, because I would be the same. I would be a freaking puddle.
Yeah, it sucks. But I will be coming back to get them. They're not going to stay here forever. Like, I will be obsessing over them and doing my goal in all of this, you guys, is to like have my own place, to like bring myself around more like-minded people, get myself in a place where like I'm more excited to walk outside every day and just thrive, and then find a place for me and my babies and do our thing.
To summarize, Nikki's going to find a beautiful place with a nice spare room for me and ample space for the cats.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the love of pets, I saw a TikTok and I tried to save it, but the video got removed. So, which kind of adds to the suspense of the story. This girl was saying like, she's like all day long, she had her window open all day long, she's been hearing this dog barking. And this girl lives right on the water.
Oh, I'm already freaked out.
And so I, in my head, when somebody lives like on the water, I just assume California or Florida, but I do completely realize that there's an entire East Coast
and an entire West
some
Coast.
of the South that also is on the ocean sea.
Yeah, there's a lot of water.
Yeah.
A lot of coastline.
However,
sorry, I'm banging around.
so this dog has been barking nonstop, and it is standing at the water line, barking. And she's like, I've been concerned, and she couldn't just like go across. Like, it's
like she could see the dog, or she could just hear the dog.
She could see and hear the dog.
Okay.
But what's it called? Not a lagoon, but you know, like where you have like a little stream thing that goes through your backyard. So you can put like there's boat docks, but it's wide. It's like a basically river, and it goes out to
like a lagoon.
Yeah, like a marina type situation.
Okay.
So, in relation to her house, the dog is not far away, but she can't just go across.
Okay.
She has to go like all the way around the water to like that house.
Yeah.
So, it's just standing at this water barking. And everyone in the comments is like, that's not really a good sign. There's something or someone in that water that the dog wants.
Yeah.
So you need to go check that out. So she did end up calling the police, and then she went over to the house and knocked on the door, and no one answered. So she went into the backyard to go to their private access and got the dog, and it had a phone number on its little tag. So she called it, and the owner was like, oh my gosh, we'll be right over to get it. Like, we haven't been able to find it or whatever. And they were there quickly. So it didn't live far away.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a decently good ending to the story because at least none of its people were with it. So hopefully everything's okay. But why I bring this up is I have a dog. You have 2 cats.
Facts.
If unfortunately we were to meet our demise by falling in a body of water, none of our 3 pets would give a fuck.
No, I think
Ceres would be like, mom's gone. I better go find a treat from someone else.
yeah, no, Ceres would be like, my food source has left me. What in the flying fuck am I gonna do now?
I need a new food source stat.
Yeah, he's gonna be losing his fucking mind. I do think sometimes, I was thinking about it the other day because occasionally the dogs have like really pissed off Thea, or like the other way around, really pissed off Ceres. And the other one always is like coming out of nowhere like, are we all gonna fight? We're gonna fucking fight right now? And like, but it's usually Ceres. Like if he hears Thea hissing, he'll wake up from like a dead sleep. Like if she hisses more than once, he'll wake up from dead sleep. And he, like, I've seen him come barreling out of my room, just full speed, all 16 and a half pounds of him, just ready to like murk the dogs. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe Ceres would fuck somebody up that was trying to hurt me.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Rory would live a fulfilled life after me. She's so obsessed with me.
Yeah.
She would be really sad, which breaks my heart. But she just would not communicate like, Mom needs help.
Yeah.
She's not a Lassie moment.
No. I think, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to think that my pets would save me, but if water was involved, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Since we're talking about all things that aren't related whatsoever, let's switch.
No, this is related. Okay, so like,
okay.
There's so many benefits to having pets, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's also benefits to having hobbies. Here are some of them. According to headtohealth.gov, research shows that people with hobbies are less likely to suffer from stress, low mood, and depression. Activities that get you out and about make you feel happier and more relaxed.
That's amazing.
Yes. So
the whole reason this hobbies thing came up is because Mariah and my mom ganged up on me before we started recording, saying that they have more in common and that their lives are more exciting.
We didn't say our lives are more exciting.
That's what you said.
I did not.
You said,
I don't remember that with those words.
You said something along the lines that
I said her and I have more in common than you and I do sometimes.
No, but then you said something like, we like have, I don't know. You said something that was like, we have more than you or something like that.
More
Whatever,
in common
it doesn't
than
matter.
you.
I'm just trying to give you shit.
Nikki likes to say that I'm into weird things, that I have weird hobbies.
I don't know if I've ever used weird. I've said you have very specific hobbies.
Yeah. So
and very specific interests.
Her mom and I are both into like aliens, pyramids, we haven't talked about conspiracy theories.
No.
Zombie shows, money collecting, metal detecting,
underwater discoveries.
Yeah, like scuba metal detecting.
Yeah.
I have been reselling full-time on Mercari. And there's this in like the reseller community, there's this thing called your doom pile. And it's things that you have to resell, but you don't feel like working on. And
I've literally been working on this for weeks.
No, I know. But it's your doom pile. And so I was looking at my doom pile, really need to downsize it before I go like acquire more things. Cause like obviously the fun part is thrifting. But I was like, okay, making $100 is making $100 no matter how you do it. Right.
Mm-hmm. So
if I spend an hour to make $100 or I spend, like half hour to make $100, obviously that's better. Long story short, I started a new side business.
You what?
Yeah.
Did you?
On a freaking whim. I don't know if I'm going through a little manic episode or what's going on, but I went to the thrift store and I bought 4 denim jackets, and then I went to Hobby Lobby and bought special paint to paint on fabric.
Okay.
And I painted jackets.
Oh, that's so fun.
They're so freaking cute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what did you paint on it?
So they're all 4 Taylor Swift themed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so I painted records that are like the size of, what's that big? A little bigger than a...
It's been a while. And you're just like looking at me like, say
The
something.
The records are about the average dimension, circumference, if you will.
Oh no.
Not even that funny.
It's not. But it was the look on your face of like trying
I was
to.
like, what's this big?
We're literally crying right now.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Bring it back.
The seriousness in which you just tried to bring it back. Your face fully committed, but your brain did not.
Okay, don't look at me.
Okay.
I'm going to describe the rest of this with my eyes closed.
I'm gonna look at my mic.
Okay.
Are you imagining it now with your eyes closed over there?
I painted circles that are about 1.5 inches wide. 10 of them, and I painted them the colors that correspond to each of Taylor's albums.
Okay.
And then I just wrote the Eras tour. So they're all a little bit different.
That's your new business.
I think so, because I feel like I worked on them for 8 hours. So I roughly got it took me
Each
2 hours.
or all together?
I did 4 in 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
And that's with shopping. So I'm like, I had so much fun the entire time doing it too.
Oh, that's what fucking matters.
Yeah, like I didn't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
That's where I wanted to be.
Hell yeah.
So if I could do that as like a thing, I'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you would expand away from Taylor Swift?
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Like sports teams and...
There's somebody that I follow on TikTok. I actually haven't seen her stuff in a while. I don't know if she's posted. I need to go through the people that I follow because I follow too many people that I don't give a shit about anymore. But she does it but she does like really cool like body shapes and layers and like stuff like that.
Ooh, send it to me.
It's like really neat. Yeah, if I can find it, I will.
I follow one girl that does it, but hers are very Southern charm vibes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like Alabama, like Alabama team, like Tennessee, that.
Yeah.
So mine are more...
You're hitting a broader audience that's
Mine are
also very
different.
specific.
Yeah, so I'm sure that there's other people that would do them the same way I'm doing them.
Yeah.
I just personally haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So,
Have you
anyways,
put them up for sale anywhere or no?
no, I have some last second touches to do, and I also don't like the way they look just hanging. That's why I need you to model them.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm super jazzed because I believe I could make really good money on them and
Yeah.
have fun, which is like,
Dude, people are selling fucking 10 pieces of confetti for $15.
I should do that. Let me tell you something bad about myself. I really wanted to make counterfeit confetti.
Jesus Christ. Why? That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
I know.
Speaking
aware.
of Taylor Swift, since last week was our Taylor Swift episode.
Exactly a week ago.
Or, no, it would be 2 weeks ago.
Last week was our Taylor Swift.
In the episode series. It would be 2 episodes ago. So 2 episodes ago, we did our whole Taylor Swift dive. And about our whole experience in Tampa. And I wanted to tell you, I was on Instagram DMing my friends Britt and Tara. I hope that's their name. Really, it's just Tara. I don't ever know how to say people's names. That's Tara. Tara. And she was telling me that she was in Tampa trying to get into the show. She didn't have tickets. Aww. She was one of those people, and she sat outside the show our night and listened to the whole concert. Aww. And was like, thought it was so cool that we met.
She
Aaron
probably
Dessner
heard us screaming.
Well, she said that at one point, because she went and looked at like all my outfits and like our outfit transition videos and stuff on my TikTok, and she we were talking all Taylor Swift, like we're really in like the Swiftie gab right now in the DMs, and she went and looked at the outfits, and she comes back and she goes, "Oh my God, I saw you." She was standing outside the entrance to the floor, and she was like, "Oh," she literally said to her girlfriend, "Look, that girl has a pink jacket on it and it says The Woman." And it was me.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I like got chills
and my
and
dress
like got all hot eyes.
lit
and I was
up, so it was like hard to miss.
Yeah. So she was like, "I totally saw you guys." And I was like, "Stop." Aww. And then she sent me videos of her like sitting outside the stadium listening.
Those videos break my heart.
Yeah. But she was like so excited. And they got in night 3.
Okay, good.
So
good,
they
good.
did get to go.
All's well done.
Yeah.
I would absolutely sit in the parking lot and watch a show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, but I just hope that everyone that does it also gets the arena experience.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish every Swiftie could have floor seats with their best friend. Like,
yeah.
I will never stop reliving those moments.
No, it was amazing. It was so good. I have like yet to
Surreal.
go back and like watch my videos because I just want to like remember it the way that I remember it before I go like look at like
Good
what
for
my
you.
phone captured.
I was looking at videos instantly.
Yeah, no, you were. And I was like, nah, I'm not. Like
Yeah.
I checked out. But that's usually how I am.
Yeah.
I don't usually go back and relive things until later. But
I have other shows that I plan on being in the city for. And I'm just hoping for some last minute tickets. But if I don't, I don't. If I do, I do.
yeah. We'll see. But yeah, that was kind of our blab for the day, guys. You got anything else?
No.
So to wrap this episode together, get yourself some hobbies, get yourself some besties,
Get yourself a tortoise.
move yourself somewhere where you're happy.
Experience new.
Yeah. Experience new.
That's good.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty solid episode. I cannot stop coughing after that laughing.
We have been posting some cool Taylor Swift edits on our TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. So it's going up as of right now. We are also batching episodes right now because I don't want to have to try and basically we're batching episodes so that my move goes smoothly.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing right now. So as of right now, there are a lot of Taylor Swift TikToks and stuff going up, but Mariah's going to hop on that content game. She said she has some ideas.
Yeah.
So be sure to check us out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Friends First Podcast. And if you guys have any like little frenzy, cool, fun stories or things you want to hear us talk about, leave a comment on any of those social platforms, or you can send us an email at friendsfirstpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you guys so freaking much. And I'm excited to record the next episode because we have some other fun, interesting topics that Mariah has brought up today that we gotta
Get to
for the little noggin here. So thanks for being our besties.
Thank you. Love you. Good night. We've been doing so good at that.
Yeah, I agree. Where did my mouse go? Why
It's
isn't
hot
my
in
mouse
here.
work?
Are you
Yeah,
hot now?
the heater's right there.